So the next thing we're going to check is the carburetors. Now you might have only one carburetor. I happen to have twins here, but the principle's the same, and that is these two things here are called dashpots, and in here are some pistons, and if I unscrew it by hand, pull it out, you heard that little gurgling noise. Now in here we should have some oil, and can I just say that opinion varies on this as to what oil you should put in there. And some people say, oh, you should put 3-in-1. Some people say, oh, you should put 20-50. And some people say, oh, you've got to put in the fluid recommended by Berlin. And the fluid recommended by Berlin is SAE 30. So I reckon 20-50 will be all right. So what we do is we put some in here, just squeeze it in. And you see it's coming up to the... it's coming up there now. You can see the actual oil in there, and then we put this back in, we push it down, you feel a resistance, and you then tighten it back down again. We then do the same on the other one. One thing I'll point out is just the little hole there. Well, what that does is if you overfill it, then what happens is when you put your foot down, the excess gets forced out and is squirted all on the underside of your bonnet. But there we are. So it doesn't matter if you do overfill it. Just be ready with a tissue or something if you put too much in just now. And then you feel a resistance, screw it back down, give it a bit of a clean up, and that job's done. Now, some people never touch these. And then wonder why their car runs not very well. So I would say it's worth checking, maybe not weekly, but certainly every couple of weeks, 3 weeks, month, depending on how many miles you do. That's the Dashpots.